And into this backdrop, this bowl of colour and noise and passion and sound, Uruguay and Chile now emerge. The Chileans 3 from 4 over the course of the weekend. Couple of narrow wins to make the semis. Japan and Germany smited. Uruguay 2 from 4. Struggled to qualify from their group, but a big win over Portugal last night, securing their place in the Final Four. Ian Seaton from the United States limbering up to take the temperature of this first men's cup semi. And Ignacio Facciolo, one of the big dogs Uruguay have unleashed for this one. So much talent, so much to play for. Here we go. The South American semi-final derby kicked off with a swing of Guillermo Liechtenstein's left boot and a kickoff that doesn't travel the 10 metres required. You could see Liechtenstein shout to Juan Gonzalez. There he is, wearing number 12. The disguised kickoff, they shaped to the left, feinted the other direction. Listen to this place now.
Square drive the whole way through. Square drive the whole way through. Thank you. Yes.
Few sets of supporters in any sport create such a carnival as those from South America. The shrill blast of whistles, the bubbling noise of chants and cries, and Diego Varnken, the Chilean captain, looking to set his team on their way through Lucas Trabucci. Chile swing it from left to right. Ardal coming in like an Exocet missile. No arms tackle. Penalty advantage to Chile. Cristobal Game snuck down the touchline. Clemente Armstrong is next to carry. Game for Benjamin Videla. Little chip through from Varnken. He's not happy about the collision he was involved in. But meantime, Diego Ardal, sometime previously, absolutely leveled the Chilean character. Timing questionable. The absence of any use of the arms is what's done for Ardal. And Uruguay reduced to 6 players for the next couple of minutes. Feisty opening to this one, as you'd expect. Diego Varnken frustrated by the treatment. This is the tackle here. Ardal rushing up, buffeting Cristobal Game. He's replacing his mouth guard. The Zebras are backing Uruguay.
He's off, okay? He's giving me yellow card, he's off. I need a clear hook for the ball. Clear hook. Mark's here, gentlemen. Time on, please. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Chile continue to press, to exert themselves. Another penalty advantage to Los Condores. What can they make of this one? Gonzalo Lara piercing between 2 tacklers. Cutting back on the grain is Benjamin Videla. He's caught. Armstrong. Varnken. Flat pass disguised. Game looking to play it out the back door. Was that a deliberate knock on? Yes, it was. And Uruguay are going to go down to 5 here. Back-to-back sin binnings. James McCubbin joins his skipper on the naughty step. He'll claim he was trying to just make the tackle. When you shoot in like that, you run the risk. And there's numbers everywhere for Chile. The red jerseys cascading through Los Teros. The stretch from Armstrong. The first try of the men's semi-final belongs to Los Condores. They haul Uruguay from left to right. They draw 2 yellow cards. Varnken now from a tight angle. Every point important. Oh, yes. Wonderful conversion from the captain. Here's the try again. Videla with a change of direction. Armstrong, too powerful for Juan Gonzalez. And stretches out a gargantuan arm and slams Chile into the lead.
Knock on by red in the air.
Ball just spilled by Chile from the restart. And Uruguay with
Please, yellow cards back on.
6 players now. Diego Ardao has served his sentence. James McCubbin still with time in the bin to fulfill. Uruguay won one of their 3 pool matches.
Time on.
Lost late to Uganda, narrowly to Germany.
Fine.
But the losing bonus points enough to carry them in as one of the better third-place teams. Mighty Chilean shove puts Guillermo Liechtenstein under pressure, but illegal scrummaging.
6. Straight up.
Ivo Dugonic, the Uruguayan coach, former international in 15s, played on the wing for Los Terros the earlier part of the 2000s.
Don't close the gap.
As Liechtenstein goes for territory. And Mateo Vinales makes way. Uruguay's first opportunity
In now. In now.
to launch something. To conjure some attacking flair. To bring Dario Charrua to its crescendo. Forwards back pedal. McCubbin's not going to take that one. Messy Uruguayan lineout. And Diego Varenkin can maraud for Chile. Well, the pass goes behind the captain. He's scooting back into his own 22. Dummies the switch. Goes on the arc. Throws the one-handed inside ball. And battling forth is Bustamante. Oh, but that clear-out's a bit naughty. Way beyond the ball. And Ian Seaton none too impressed.
Scrum called.
And this time Uruguay, having blundered at line-out time, up for the scrum. Big carry from Bustamante. And that clear out from Gonzalo Lara is the one that was penalised.
Crouch.
There's Joaquin Toresquini,
Fine.
Chilean coach, former Argentina Sevens player himself. His brother Federico, famous player for Los Pumas back in the day.
Don't try to draw a penalty, please. Find out, please. Time on. Crouch. Fine.
Punters in the stand trying to spur their men on to greater things. Uruguay make the final. This place will be jumping tonight. Liechtenstein darting round the outside. Leaves the ball behind. Popped up to Facciolo. McCubbin's with him. Facciolo decked. Mateo Vinales picks it away. Liechtenstein. Ardao going laterally. Gonzalez is alongside him. Gonzalez, ball in one hand, looking for support. Ardao secures possession. Still alive for Uruguay. Liechtenstein to Vinales. Bautista Basso running at Bustamante. A huge meeting of South American muscle. Liechtenstein once again. Vinales can't link with Gonzalez on his shoulder. Liechtenstein again. Ardao, straight, hard, true, painful. Knocked on.
Time off, please. TMO check.
And a psychological boon for Chile.
Ian, possible for play. We check.
Yes, foul play. Serious foul play.
We're just checking the legality of this tackle on Diego Ardao. And whether it was legal. We'll have another look at it here. Who's clutching his nose. It's that shot there from Cristo Algame.
Please, let me do this. Okay, thank you.
Listening to Ian Seaton here.
Ian,
Yes.
we can confirm a fair play. The player was to the ball. He continue with your decision.
So we have a knock on by red. We're gonna have a, or excuse me, knock on by blue, scrum to red.
Yeah, confirm.
Okay, thank you. No foul play. Scrum to red.
Okay, that tackle mopped up, analysed, dealt with. And then Sevens, you've got to move on from these so quickly.
Yes.
You can't linger on frustration at not being granted a penalty, at not seeing the opposition
Yeah, no. We still have a last play.
reduce the player.
Come in, please.
This will be the final play of the first half. The opening men's cup semi. And Chile surely will look to get the ball off the pitch.
Give space over here. Crouch. Fine.
Benjamin Videla
Set.
checks the time. Here's the sweet sound of the hooter. Can they get that ball out? Yes, a penalty. Diving in at the scrum, Uruguay. Baltida Basso. And Liechtenstein offside into the bargain. And it's an easy escape for Chile. The tap and the blast. Half-time, whistle sounds. An impressive half from Los Condores of Chile. Scored a fight to this evening's champions. Chile runners-up in the opening event in Dubai, pipped by Kenya. Uruguay third. So 20 and 16
Penalty only. Back here.
on the respective scorecards thus far. James McCubbin now asking Ian Seaton if he'll brandish yellow in Chile's direction. The referee unmoved. But Guillermo Liechtenstein will thump Uruguay another few meters downfield into the Chilean half. A brutal ending to the HSBC Sevens for them last year when they lost their grip on the coronation status that was so hard won. And they will be longing to grab back that spot in the big time. Liechtenstein on the loop, looking for runners. None emerge, so he goes himself, the little playmaker. Viñals, McCubbin, Ardal's with him. Penalty advantage secured by Uruguay. Ardal throws the dummy, that's crossing, that's an infringement. Back we go for the first one by Chile. And Uruguay will take the chance to set the scrum up in centre field. Gonzalo Lara straying offside.
Don't hold in. Don't hold them in once the ball's out.
Where will the pendulum swing next? We've had some nail-biters in Montevideo this weekend. Extra time and a golden point, if required, if the teams are level, when the full-time whistle blows.
Evan, you get to keep his eye on this side. We got a word. Thank you. Time on. Crouch. Fines. Set. Both down. Both down. Time off. Long bind across. Long bind across on the back.
Scrum skullduggery, not the sole preserve of 15s rugby.
Time on. Crouch.
There's all sorts of jiggery-pokery goes on in there, even with only 6.
Set.
Instead of 16 pushing and shoving and grappling and tugging. Liechtenstein breaks away. Viñals to Gonzalez on the short ball. Again, Chile infringe at scrum time. And Facholo's not taking the penalty from the mark. Will they look to scrum again, Uruguay? Will they stick to the tried and trusted process? Yes.
Time off.
Previous penalty was for
Number 1.
2 Chilean players breaking away from the scrum early.
Yep. Red 6.
It's a remarkably tight affair, this. As Uruguay make changes, and Chile too. Francisco Urros,
Time on.
another of their Rugby World Cup contingent from France, in the blue scrum guard.
Set.
Every scrum crucial.
9 entry. Back here, yes.
Chile concede another penalty. Liechtenstein bumping and running into Urros. Takes the collision. No advantage coming. And Urros, as quickly as he enters the fray, He is dispatched from the playing arena. Not back 10, cynical play. Another Uruguayan penalty, fourth in a row. And once more, they assemble their tanks for the scrum. That's why Uros was off. Liechtenstein smartly making a beeline for him, knowing he wasn't back 10 metres. 3 yellow cards in this semi-final. Uruguay will feel they have to score here.
Time off, come up. No, it's too unstable on both sides. Hold your weight in. Come on, scrum. Come in. Time on. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Can feel the tension. Can sense the impending drama. It's a wonderful opportunity for Uruguay. Gonzalez takes it himself. And Estadio Charrua shrieks in delight. Uruguayans rise to their feet. And Los Teros rise from the canvas. Gonzalez try. Liechtenstein, one of the best kickers in the whole sport of rugby sevens, is off target. It's so unlike him. He had a big hand in the build-up. The long and penalty-laden build-up, culminating in another score for Juan Gonzalez. It's a quality finish. Restart, vital. Tap back by Echeverri. And it's Uruguayan possession. 3 minutes to play. They still have the power play. Tackler not releasing. Penalty Uruguay. And guess what's coming now? Scrum time once more in the semi-final.
Red 3. There's no clear release. You have to release and go back to the ball. Thank you. Something over here, just give me a color. Thank you.
Francisco Uros returns. Chile back up to 7 players.
Time on. Crouch.
Oh, this is intense.
Bind.
2 minutes 45, a long time in sevens. Liechtenstein doesn't take the free kick from the mark. Got to be behind the scrummage when you take those taps. Do Uruguay want to scrum again?
Back up.
No, they don't. They're choreographing something altogether different. Altogether more ambitious.
Use it.
Will it bear the fruit they crave? Facciolo to Diego Ardao, the qualified doctor, the captain, looking to lay down the law in midfield. It's a wonderful tackle from Strabucci. Sides Ardao's legs away. But Basso and Viñals get Uruguay motoring forward again. Basso takes it back from Viñals. Cuts inside Uros. Facciolo protects. Valentin Gli. Tomas Echeverri going sideways. Moving those massive shoulders into play. Ardao looking for Facciolo on the inside. Tornadoing back into the middle. Minute and a half to play. Ardao. Is that high? Oh, it is. It's a horrible collision. And it leaves 2 warriors spread-eagled on the turf. Uros has already been yellow carded.
Okay, so I've seen 9 red come in high, make contact with the blue player's head. No significant drop in body height. Go check. Okay, sounds good. TMO, please.
Well, that's Ian Seaton's verdict. Let's scrutinize these replays.
Okay, yes.
Diego Ardao collapsed in installments after this collision from Francisco Uros. Doesn't look good for the Chilean number 9. Oh, it really doesn't look good. It's high. It's into the jaw of Ardao. And he's not going to play any further part in this match. It's exactly the sort of tackle that we're trying to remove from rugby, 7s or 15s.
Was direct contact to the head. Foul play. High degree of danger.
Okay.
Red card, number 9.
Could you repeat the sanction again, please?
Red card, number 9, red.
Thank you.
Contact direct to the head.
Number 9.
Mitigation, high degree of danger.
Well, that's the list of
Upright the whole time, no mitigation. Off you go.
steps the officials go through. They work through their high tackle framework and they come to the correct conclusion. It's a straight red for Uros, not even a second yellow. And he can't argue with that outcome. Concern now turns to both players and how they're bearing up, because that's a car crash. Diego Ardal is well enough to continue playing, to continue leading his team. Uruguay may not have a better shot at reaching a cup final on their own patch. 7 against 6. Power play Los Terros. Here's Amasha. Melted in midfield by Garafolic. Liechtenstein. Echeverri stepping. Great scrambling defence from Chile. Crying for the turnover. They're not getting it. Gonzalez now 10 metres out. Calling for the maul. He's presented that ball beautifully. Basso dancing, jiving, turning and powering towards the 5. Liechtenstein entering the final minutes. Wide they go from Viñals. Ardao Facciolo! Vamos, Los Terros! Ignacio Facciolo takes to the Montevidean air and might just have powered Uruguay into the cup final. Liechtenstein from the touchline. Oh, it's off the post. It's a 3-point game. 20 seconds left. They worked the extra man so well. Ardal drawing in 2. And Facciolo, he doesn't miss those. He's a predator. Is he the match winner? How important now is this restart? Chile need the ball. And it could be as simple an equation as whoever wins this restart will win the match. Possession is that important in rugby sevens. Juan Manuel Tafernaberi stands over. Does he go deep and allow Chile an attack? Or does he keep it short and contestable for Ardao and Echeverri and the loping titans of Los Terros to gallop after? He takes every second allowed to him. Tafernaberi, it's all on this. It's Uruguay in possession. They just need to get the ball off the pitch. Oh, there's yet more drama. The officials have spotted something. An off-the-ball collision. Wow. Oh, Chile thought they were getting the penalty. They're not. It's Uruguayan joy. Chario Charrua sizzles with delight because their heroes, the local heroes of Los Terros, are marching on to the showpiece event in their own backyards. The South American derby settled late and settled brilliantly by Los Terros and by Ignacio Facciolo's nerve-shredding